All right, number 22, another word problem. Let's draw this one out as well. So a landscaper is designing a flower garden in the shape of a trapezoid. So you gotta know what a trapezoid looks like. Try and remember back from geometry, something like that. There's one base, two bases, and then you've got your height, right? And then that's also going to want you to recall, what are your formulas, right? So what are they asking me for? They give me they have an area of 185. So if you don't remember the shape, that's fine. You can look it up. I don't really care if you remember what a trapezoid looks like. When the area is going to be 1/2, you add up the bases and you multiply the height. All right, so jot that down on a note card. You can look at it when you're taking your test, so you don't need to memorize formulas. All right. She wants the length of the shorter base to be 3 yards greater than the height. So I don't know what the height is. Let's give it a variable x. The base here, the shorter base, is going to be 3 yards greater. So it's going to be x plus 3. The length is going to be 5 yards greater. So this side's going to be x plus 5. Okay, and again, I don't know what the height is, so I'll just make that x. Okay, what height will the garden have if the area is 185? So I know what my trapezoid looks like. I know the formula. Let's just plug it in. Area is 185. The first base is x plus 3, and I'm going to add that to the second base, which is x plus 5. And my height is the x that I'm trying to solve for. Let's make this a little bigger. Give us some more room. If you remember PEMDAS, right, order of operations, I got to do parentheses first. So let's do that. X plus x is 2x. 3 and 5 is 8. Let's distribute that half. Half of 2 is just 1. Half of 8 is 4. Now let's distribute that x. X times x is x squared. X times 4 is 4x. And whenever I'm trying to solve these quadratics, again, remember, I got to have it equal to 0. So I got to move this 185 over. So I have, let's put it in another color, stands out a bit. 0 equals x squared plus 4x minus 185. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't really feel like factoring 185. It's kind of a weird number to break up. So I'm going to stick it in my calculator. And I'm going to go to my table. And again, I'm looking for when y is 0. So let's go down. I see that my numbers are getting smaller. Where is it going to happen? Happens here between 11 and 12. So x is some number between 11 and 12, because 0 has to happen here between the negative 20 and the 0. So we can go to my graph. Let's put our window back the way it was. And I need to go up to, let's say, 15. And so my x was 15, my y, it's 185, so let's make this a little bigger. Okay. And I'm trying to find this number right here where y is 0. Well, it's going to keep going until I hit 0. Let's zoom in. And how close can I get? 11.7. Pretty close to 0. So your answer is A. This height, if you want to have an area of 185 for your garden, you need 11.7 yards there.